Hello, traveler! It's me, the United Kingdom, a land of royal palaces, medieval castles, rolling countryside, and world-famous landmarks. With over 40 million visitors a year, I'm one of the most popular destinations on Earth. Whether you're here for my rich history, breathtaking landscapes, or legendary afternoon tea, I've got something for everyone. I've given the world Shakespeare, the Beatles, Harry Potter, and some of the best football clubs ever. My diverse landscapes range from the rugged cliffs of Scotland to the quaint villages of England, and my cities blend centuries-old history with modern-day excitement. Oh, and let's not forget my pub culture, fish and chips, and the unpredictable weather. You never know if you need a raincoat or sunglasses. So grab your umbrella, just in case, and let's explore my top 10 must-visit places, and stay until the end for more incredible destinations. Number 10. The Lake District, England's natural wonderland. Let's start with one of my most breathtaking landscapes, the Lake District. This UNESCO-listed national park is a paradise for hikers, nature lovers, and anyone looking to escape the city. Take a boat ride on Lake Windermere, explore the charming town of Causeway, and hike up Scafell Pike, the highest mountain in England. And if you're a fan of poetry, visit Dove Cottage, where William Wordsworth found inspiration for his famous works. Fun fact, the Lake District inspired the beloved children's stories of Beatrix Potter, including Peter Rabbit. At number 9, we have Giant's Causeway, the natural wonder of Northern Ireland. Over in Northern Ireland, I've got a place so unique, it looks like it was built by giants. Welcome to the Giant's Causeway. This otherworldly landscape is made up of 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, formed by volcanic activity 60 million years ago. Walk along the hexagonal stones, take in the stunning coastal views, and if you're feeling brave, cross the Carrick Reed rope bridge for a thrilling experience high above the waves. Fun fact, according to legend, the Giant's Causeway was built by Finn McCool, an Irish giant who wanted to fight a Scottish giant across the sea. Next up, at number 8, Oxford, the city of dreaming spires. Step into a city of history, learning, and timeless beauty. Welcome to Oxford. Home to Oxford University, the oldest university in the English-speaking world, I am a treasure trove of stunning architecture and intellectual history. Wander through my cobbled streets, visit the famous Bodleian Library, and explore the stunning Christ Church College, which inspired the Great Hall in Harry Potter. Take a punt along the River Thames and soak in the academic atmosphere of this legendary city. Fun fact, Oxford University was founded in 1096, making it older than the Aztec Empire. Number 7. Stratford-upon-Avon, the birthplace of Shakespeare literature lovers. This one's for you. Stratford-upon-Avon is my storybook town, best known as the birthplace of William Shakespeare. Every year, thousands of visitors come to see the house where the Bard of Avon was born and to watch world-class performances of his plays. Visit Anne Hathaway's cottage, take a stroll along the River Avon, and catch a show at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. Because let's be honest, what better way to experience Shakespeare than in his hometown? Fun fact, Shakespeare invented over 1,700 words in the English language, including bedroom, gossip, and excitement. Taking the spot at number 6, Edinburgh, Scotland's majestic capital. Welcome to Edinburgh, a city of medieval castles, charming old streets, and grand festivals. My most famous landmark, Edinburgh Castle, sits atop an extinct volcano overlooking the entire city. Walk down the historic Royal Mile, visit the Palace of Holyrood House, and if you're feeling adventurous, hike up Arthur's Seat for panoramic views of the city. If you visit in August, don't miss the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, the world's largest arts festival. Fun fact, Edinburgh is the first city in the world to be named a UNESCO City of Literature thanks to its rich literary history. At number 5, Bath, the timeless spa city. Step back in time and soak up the elegance of Bath, a city famous for its Roman baths, Georgian architecture, and literary connections. Visit the beautifully preserved Roman baths, where ancient Romans once relaxed in steaming hot springs. Wander through my honey-colored streets, admire the grandeur of the Royal Crescent, and visit the Jane Austen Centre, celebrating one of England's most beloved authors. Fun fact, the hot springs of Bath have been bubbling for over 2,000 years and are still warm today. Number 4, York, a city of Vikings and medieval charm. If you love history, cobblestone streets, and ghost stories, then York is for you. Walk through the Shambles, a medieval street straight out of Harry Potter, and explore the massive York Minster, one of the most beautiful Gothic cathedrals in Europe. Don't miss the Jorvik Viking Center, where you can experience life in a Viking settlement, or take a ghost tour through the city's haunted alleyways. Fun fact, York is said to be one of the most haunted cities in the world, with over 500 ghost sightings reported. Taking the number 3 spot, the Scottish Highlands, nature at its most majestic. Welcome to the Scottish Highlands, where towering mountains, shimmering lochs, and ancient castles create some of the most breathtaking scenery in the world. If you love adventure and rugged landscapes, this is the place to be. Drive along the famous North Coast 500, take a boat ride on Loch Ness, you might just spot Nessie, and visit the iconic Islandonan Castle, one of Scotland's most photographed locations. Fun fact, the Highlands were home to the legendary warrior William Wallace, whose story inspired the movie Braveheart. At number 2, Liverpool, the city of music and maritime heritage. Music lovers, get ready! Liverpool is the birthplace of the Beatles, one of the most legendary bands in history. Walk in the footsteps of John, Paul, George, and Ringo at the Beatles Story Museum, and visit the famous Cavern Club where they first performed. But I'm more than just music. Explore my historic docks, visit the world-class Tate Liverpool, and take a ferry across the Mersey River for stunning city views. Fun fact, Liverpool's waterfront is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its historic buildings are often compared to those in New York City. And finally, at number 1, London, the iconic capital. Welcome to London, my vibrant and dynamic capital, where history, culture, and modernity blend like nowhere else. From the majestic Buckingham Palace to the towering Big Ben, every corner of my city is filled with iconic sights. Stroll along the River Thames, hop on the London Eye, explore the treasures of the British Museum, and catch a show in the West End. Want to feel like royalty? Have afternoon tea at a luxury hotel and indulge in my world-famous tradition. Fun fact, London is home to over 170 museums, and many of them, like the National Gallery and the British Museum, are completely free. Still hungry for more adventures? Here are 5 more cities you should explore. Cambridge, a stunning university city with majestic colleges, punting on the River Cam, and a rich academic history. Belfast, Northern Ireland's lively capital, home to the Titanic Belfast Museum and historic Crumlin Road Jail. Cardiff, the capital of Wales, boasting Cardiff Castle, beautiful bay views, and a buzzing nightlife scene. Glasgow, Scotland's cultural powerhouse, known for its art, music, and Victorian-era architecture. Canterbury, a charming medieval city famous for Canterbury Cathedral and its deep literary and historical roots. And there you have it! From ancient castles to buzzing cities, the UK is a land of timeless charm and adventure. But let's be honest, are you here for the historic landmarks, the tea and scones, or just an excuse to perfect your British accent? No judgment. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab an umbrella, and let the UK sweep you off your feet.